Here are today's headlines. Pakistan is extending its reach in the high-altitude environment beyond security. The newly established Glacier Protection Force is now actively managing the Siachen sector, focusing on environmental conservation and critical ice preservation, proving that national security and ecological stewardship can go hand in hand at the world's highest battlefield. The Hangor-class submarine brings lethal precision to the maritime theater with its SM-39 Exocet missiles. Capable of being launched from beneath the waves, this weapon transforms the submarine into an invisible predator, capable of neutralizing surface vessels without ever breaking the surface for a target lock. Armed forces have officially inducted a new fleet of indigenous loitering munitions. These suicide drones provide commanders with the ability to loiter over high-value targets before striking with surgical precision. This marks a major shift toward automated, cost-effective, and high-impact tactical engagement. In a move toward greater transparency and fiscal planning, the 2026-27 national budget has separately allocated 822 billion rupees for military pensions. By isolating these long-term obligations from the core defense budget, the state is prioritizing a more accurate, sustainable approach to managing defense-related personnel costs. In a landmark diplomatic achievement for Islamabad, a comprehensive peace agreement has been finalized between the United States and Iran, effectively bringing an end to the 2026 conflict. Following weeks of intense, high-stakes mediation led by the Pakistani leadership, both nations have committed to an immediate and permanent termination of military operations across all fronts, including in Lebanon. This Islamabad-brokered deal, set to be formally signed in Switzerland on June 19, marks a decisive turn away from brinkmanship, leading to the immediate reopening of the Strait of Hormuz and the lifting of the U.S. Army is undergoing a quiet, strategic transformation at its remote outposts, replacing traditional fuel-dependent power grids with high-efficiency, solar-powered systems. By installing decentralized, ruggedized solar arrays along its borders, the military is moving to eliminate the costly and vulnerable supply chains required for diesel generators. This green energy initiative does more than just lower operational costs, it drastically increases the autonomy of frontline posts, ensuring that communication, surveillance, and tactical systems remain powered 24/7 without external logistical support. China's deepening interest in the Iran-Pakistan pipeline highlights a strategic shift within the China-Pakistan economic corridor. By potentially integrating this pipeline into CPEC's broader energy framework, Beijing aims to secure a stable, overland supply route for Middle Eastern natural gas, bypassing vulnerable maritime choke points. For Pakistan, this project offers a critical solution to long-standing energy deficits while solidifying its role as a central transit hub. If fully realized as part of a wider Golden Ring energy corridor, this pipeline would not only enhance Pakistan's industrial capacity but also tether the economies of Iran, Pakistan, and China through a permanent, land-based energy link that fundamentally alters regional trade dynamics. India's Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft program has reached a pivotal milestone as its full-scale engineering model undergoes critical radar cross-section trials. Recent satellite imagery of the prototype at the Orange testing facility confirms that New Delhi is aggressively validating the fighter's low observability shaping. Designed to neutralize regional air defense threats, the AMCA project represents a major transition toward indigenous fifth-generation air power. By fast-tracking these RCS trials and engaging private sector consortia for prototype fabrication, the Indian Ministry of Defense is pushing to compress development timelines, aiming to secure the stealth fighter's place in the future Indo-Pacific battlespace by the mid-2030s. Pakistan Navy's long-term maritime doctrine is transitioning toward unrestricted blue water power projection, with a nuclear-powered attack submarine, or SSN, set as a 2030 strategic milestone. Moving beyond the limitations of air-independent propulsion, AAP, found in the Hangor class, an indigenous SSN program targets a nuclear reactor plant capable of indefinite subsurface endurance and high-speed interception. Technical integration focuses on advanced thermal management systems for stealth, integrated sonar suites for long-range target acquisition, and vertical launch systems for high-payload anti-ship and land attack missile configurations. In a major shift toward strategic maturity, the Pakistan military is formalizing red teaming as a core pillar of its command and control architecture. Moving beyond traditional wargaming, this methodology adopts advanced critical thinking frameworks inspired by U. By institutionalizing independent teams tasked with challenging institutional assumptions and stress-testing operational plans from an adversarial perspective, the military aims to eliminate cognitive bias and groupthink. This iterative, adversarial simulation allows commanders to identify vulnerabilities in complex, multi-domain strategies, ranging from cyber defense to conventional border security, before they are exposed in real-world scenarios. Strategic dominance in modern warfare now depends on total awareness of the aerial battlespace, driving the development of a unified space-based command framework for the Pakistan Air Force. By integrating advanced satellite constellations, this architecture is designed to monitor, track, and manage both unmanned combat aerial vehicles and high-performance fighter aircraft in real time. This initiative bypasses the inherent limitations of ground-based radar, providing 24/7 visibility over complex, mountainous, and contested terrain where conventional tracking systems often encounter blind spots. The 2026 edition of Eurosatory in Paris has officially opened, marking a significant milestone for the Pakistani defense industry as Ambassador Mumtaz Zahra Balak inaugurated the National Pavilion today. This exhibition, globally recognized as the premier platform for land and air-land defense technology, serves as a high-stakes venue for showcasing indigenous innovations. By engaging directly with international prime contractors, systems integrators, and procurement delegations from over 150 nations, the pavilion highlights Pakistan's growing capacity in localized defense manufacturing. Algeria is set to redefine North African air superiority with a massive procurement deal for Chinese J-10C multi-role fighters and KJ-500 airborne early warning platforms. This transition marks a historic departure from a traditionally Russian-dominated fleet, signaling a calculated move toward procurement resilience and technological diversification. Crucially, this acquisition was accelerated by the real-world operational feedback and combat performance data provided by the Pakistan Air Force. By sharing its high-intensity deployment experience, including the J-10C's proven efficacy in joint exercises against Western origin platforms, Pakistan acted as a strategic reference for Algiers. This deep-tier defense cooperation not only validates China's growing capability to export integrated kill-chain ecosystems but also cements a new, trans-regional defense partnership that leverages Pakistani operational expertise to reshape the Mediterranean's aerial balance of power. That's enough for today. Share your thoughts in comments section, and please answer today's question.